What's up, everyone? 99 Vids back here with another live stream here on the channel. And this morning I've got the Lakehopper playtest. So I guess you could say this is like a my summer plane, because you're going to be flying this plane. It's a seaplane. You're going to be flying it, dropping off cargo over a flooded landscape, and you got to maintain the plane, repair it, and all that good stuff. Keep it flying. So welcome to the Lakehopper playtest. Thanks for trying out Lakehopper. Any feedback you have or bugs you find can be shared in the Steam discussions forum. Feedback and bug reports will help me improve the game. As a flight simulator, Lakehopper is designed to challenge your flying skills. The plane will fly and crash like a real plane. Tutorials are planned for the future. Save early and save often. You can find a list of all controls in the settings menu. Lakehopper has support for a wide range of controllers and flight sim peripherals. The journey is just getting started. Thank you again for giving Lakehopper a go. Have fun. Fly. Well, let's try it out. I hope my little controller works. Let's see what happens here. One second, everyone. Hold on. Get this. Okay. Check the settings menu out. Okay, borderless window. Let's change that. Full screen. Leave it on there. It looks like it's on 1920. Yeah. 76 hertz. 239. Okay, yeah. FOV slider, we're at 97. Shadow Ultra. View distance. Texture distance. Cloud quality. We got shadow distance. Cloud detail plus view distance. Cloud light detail. Geometry. Alright, we'll leave it on that for now. Sound. Okay, we got that. Master plane, UI, and environment. We got our controller. Basic WSAD. Sprint, left shift. Base jump, crouch, C. We got a zoom. Similar to my summer car. Interactions with your mouse. Flashlight, we got a flashlight in this game, F. Wrench tool, G. Rope tool, 1. Binder, B. Escape, pause. Pitch up. I wonder if we can set this. Left stick, okay, cool. Left stick. Y, okay. Right, boom. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. We'll put these controls on here for now, but this is my controller doing all this. I don't know. We're gonna see what this does. Actually, let me see. All increase, boom. Decrease. We shouldn't have set that. R2, L2. I don't know, no, I don't want that. Roll axis. I don't know, we'll have to mess with it once we get the plane moving and see what's what. Seems like we got a lot of controls here. Look at all these controls, man. Yeah. Lots of controls to mess with. All right, let's start her up. Choose new game mode. Default start. Quick start. Plane fully disassembled. Requires a full build before ready to fly. Quick start. Plane almost fully assembled. Get flying quickly after a little work. Well, let's do this. Since it's, let's see what the My Summer Plane act, style is here. Let me pause that. Get that intro going. All right. Fuel station. So it said, didn't we join the one where it's not fully assembled? Yep. Oh, let me see. What do we have to do? That's the cargo. Got a little hand truck. Good. How do you roll that? Can zoom. Zoom. Rotate these. We can't. I'm wanting to scroll with my mouse and move it around. Yes, we can't. Heat exchanger. Goods rack. Battery rack. Internal bay rack. So how to take this out to the plane? Check it out. Gives you shows you where it goes. Boom. Okay, we got some bolt. Where's the red? How do I pull up the wrench again? Isn't it B? Let me see. I think it's B. No, that's the long. Okay, look at this. You started. Welcome, pilot. Plane at the dock is for you, but it needs some care first. Assembling and maintaining the old bird is your responsibility. Get the plane in flying order, after which there are crates in need of delivery to communities in the area. The plane is missing most of its major subsystems, which can be replaced using the parts in the shed. Parts snap together when highlighted in green. A blue highlight shows where a part will be dropped, and red shows an invalid drop spot. Hit G to cycle your tools. Default binding, C setting, okay? Use the wrench to bolt connected parts to each other. Trying to attach too many unbolted parts will cause them to fall apart. Subsystems, groups of parts can be assembled off-plane as a unit or in place on the plane. The major systems on the plane are magnoprop engines, 2X, hydrogen fuel tanks, fuel cell power plant, batteries, instrument pack, or instrument panel, cargo rack. Okay. Fly the plane. Okay, we get to that part. C settings for controls, take off. Okay, yeah. Assembly reference. Look at that, man. Look at this. Magnum prop motor and propeller. To begin assembly, assemble. This is nice. All right, so we have this. So when we're going to do the assembly, we have this manual. Look at this, man. This is nice. This is a nice game right here. I'm just flipping through it. Okay. Look at that. Before takeoff. Before taxi. Engine start. Look at that. Look at that. Current job, finish job. All right, nice note. Can we actually write on that? Let me see. I don't know if we can or not. What is the binding for the tools? Let's see here. Movement on foot. Flashlight. Okay, G, wrench tool. B is the binder. 1 is a rope tool. Okay. Binder. 1 rope tool. G is your wrench. Okay. Left mouse. Okay, so left mouse button. So it's not the scroll wheel. You just press the left mouse button. Crouch. Zoom. What happens if he goes in the water? Rope. And feed. Port frame. Auxiliary tank. LH2 tank. Very cool, very organized. Instrument panel. That one good. Out, in, alright. So it's just right and left mouse button on that. No footstep noises. Yet. You know what I mean? It definitely needs that. What the frames are in this game. Let's see. LZ. Where is that performance in it? Oh yeah, I don't know. Doesn't even work. Doesn't even work. Oh yeah, it does work. 56 frames, right? 61. Not bad. Not bad at the current setting. I ain't gonna ramble too much. My name's Marge. This is my old shop. If you're of the mechanical mindset, fix up the old bird at the dock with the parts inside here. You got a binder on you with some helpful info. Hit B by default to open and close your binder. Happy Sky. Okay. Key to cycle your tool. Instrument panel, okay. Magnum prop. Yeah. Magnum prop motor. The Magnum prop engine is an electric plane motor utilizing a superconducting stator for higher efficiency. It drives a 3-blade constant speed propeller with a maximum rated input of 350 kilowatts. It provides an electric alternative to similarly sized radial combustion engines. We gotta pop all that in here. Begin assembly. Assemble 8 stator units by bolting a Bedner's loop to each superconducting coil. Each unit is then attached to the stator support ring as shown. Okay, so get the ring. All right, where's that ring at? Okay, and then we got these right here. How do we drop that? Okay. Let's go. Got that. Wish we could rotate it. Can't rotate it. It's not turning green here. Bolt's supposed to pop up. Purple. Red over here. Oh wait, we're in the wrong thing. This one. No. Yeah, these guys right here. Okay, we're gonna put a little music in the back here. Let me check something there in the background. Hold on a minute. Okay. These are all in. Nope, there's no survival things on here. I wonder if that's going to be a part of it. That would be interesting. Funny, other day, when I was talking about Back to Drive, I was talking about how it's cool that there's a lot of My Summer Car games and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, it could be planes, right? I heard there's another one. I'm pretty sure there's another plane type game in the makes as well. Can't remember the name of it. It's 72 frame. Not bad, not bad. Pretty stable. Okay. And then we got to put the others on top of that. Boom. What do we have here? We're missing a couple of those. Bolts on the front side too. Those. Not a bolt. And make sure the other things are bolted down first. Like scrolling forward, I'm not even touching the mouse, just like moving. Ah, didn't have that one bolted. This would be funny as a hardcore mode on it. Playing, your engine falls off or something. You crash, you die, and that's it. Like my summer car. You know, if you have it on hardcore. Or mortal mode or something. Is there a bolt in the front side? I wish it had like a, like the bolt's not bolted, it would be red or something like that. That's the only thing I'd like to see on there. It's kind of confusing. See? Well, let me see. It's purple. Okay, I see it. It's purple when it's unbolted. Okay, it turns solid purple. See? So you should see solid purple. There it is. Boom. Solid purple. Okay. All right. So it does have that different color. That should be, yeah, anything that's not solid purple should be bolted. Okay, those are done. Okay, we got those together. Once the stator is assembled, secure the stator support ring to the bottom cowling section. Okay? Bottom cowling. Top and bottom. Okay? Boom. Boom. Okay, now the top, right? Then you want to connect 3 propeller blades to the magneprop core. Okay. You put that on that bench. Yeah. Where's the blades? Sensor, pickup sensor. Here's your blade. The only thing we're missing here is like a rotate. We need like a rotator because when you put these on, I can imagine they're going to be going through the ground too. I knew it was going to do that. So we got those together now. Boom. More bolts I'm missing. It's gotta be. The only thing we need is like a rotate, man. Like if I want to grab this engine and, you know, do a little rotate, kind of need that. Sure, you know what I mean? Other than that, man, everything's pretty cool on the, and smooth on the mechanical assembly part. All right, we know that each bolt has to be solid purple if it's not bolted. Yeah, I think we get, I thought there was 4 for the housing. Yeah, there should be. If I unbolt it, turns purple. Purple. Okay, yeah. That works. One is rope. Or if that's to tie it up or something like that. Tie it to a dock or something like that. Oh wait, why we shouldn't have done that. Let's take that apart. Okay. Looks like we got them all, or else they'd be purple. Because if we unbolt, if I unbolt a couple random bolts here, it shows you. All right, so you shouldn't miss any bolt. That's doing that right there. Okay. Individual parts may be removed for maintenance and inspection without disassembling the entire engine. The motor may be operated with the top cowling removed for ground inspection. Warning, failure to properly secure all bolts on the motor may result in increased wear due to vibration or catastrophic failure of the motor while in operation. All right. Now, electrical power core is generated using a high temperature hydrogen fuel cell system that combines hydrogen with oxygen from the air. The fuel cell power plant provides the necessary air and hydrogen fuel flow to generate up to 600 kilowatts of continuous power. This assembly is designed to fit in the overhead compartment just to the rear of the pilot. All right, so that goes in the overhead compartment just to the rear of your pilot. Let me zoom in on it. All right, so we got all these here. So let's see. It's gonna be fun here. How many more things we gotta build here? Liquid hydrogen. High voltage battery bank. So that's a battery bank to hold those batteries. All right, not too bad. Battery rack. On the rack. Okay, what are we trying to assemble now? What do I need? This right here. I wish we can rotate it. Can't though. we take this out there, what happens? Boom. Can I jump on top of the plane? Yeah. One bolt? Gotta be another bolt. Oh, crap. Oh, at least you don't drown. Should be another piece for that. Get him out of the way. Okay. What's all this? Jobs. I don't know why it's creeping forward. See, is that my controller? Yeah, it's my controller causing that, man. It's sitting on the little sticks on the back, so it's causing me to creep. All right, now it's good. There's a little job board. Pretty basic. We got the cargo rack. How does this work? Does it just grab whatever? Can only do one at a time? All right. You can bring these to those racks that we have, I guess. How do I remove them? Does it go on the cargo rack? Oh. Did we just drop one in the water? Uh-oh. We got it. All right. Seeing how that works. You have a flashlight? Yeah, he does. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, what are we putting on here? These? Probably this. Flashlight, a little blinding. Pretty bright. Wonder if it's going to have a day and night cycle. Pretty cool. Everything's organized and in the right, you know, like next to each other. Things that need to go together. Intake sensor. Drop exhaust sensor. Intercooler. Turbo compressor. Okay. Boom. Rust on this shelf. Nothing. That's it. That whole room applied to that assembly. That's pretty cool. Very cool. I like that. Like I said, I just wish we can rotate. My flight sticks don't do anything. Okay. What did it say? This assembly is designed to fit in the overhead compartment. Just to the rear of the pilot. Okay. Makes sense. Right below the engine. You got a little hatch. Look at that. That's dope. So you can repair it out here. Nothing like putting something together, right? And then messing with it. What is a rope for, I wonder? That. Drop rope, okay. E. That's cool. What I thought it was for. Okay, we got this stuff here. Inlet. What was this for? Oh yeah, this is a hydrogen thing. Main tank. All right. The fuel cell housing. Fuel cell housing. 2. Fuel cell stack. 3. Fuel cell housing cap. 4. Air intake manifold. 5. Intake sensor cluster. Okay. 6. Fuel cell stack right starboard. Same as 2. Guess we gotta assemble all that. Is that the same here too? Okay, no. That's a liquid hydrogen. Okay. Okay. Look at all those little parts. What are we missing here? Stack. All right. Air intake. For clarity, the support frame is omitted from figure 2 and 3. Okay. Support frame is a separate component, not integrated into the plane structure. Most parts can only be assembled directly into the frame rather than independently to their connecting parts. Exceptions to this include intercooler assembly, sensors, and fuel cell assembly. This configuration is designed to operate using 2 active fuel cell assemblies. Assembly of the starboard fuel cell is identical to the port assembly. Okay. So what I'm thinking, this has to go. Okay, I see what it's gonna do. I see something there. For all the battery stuff there. Heat screen. That's all that for the tank. Boom. Okay. Pretty cool little flashlight. Okay, so that's what that's showing you. I'll connect it to that. No big deal. All right. Okay, now for the tank and all that. Liquid hydrogen fuel, LH2, is stored in 3 cryogenic tanks, main and aux. It should hold a total capacity of 70 kilograms of LH2 with an internal volume of liter at temperature of 244. Pressure. Okay. All right. So we need to connect all that. Pickup inlet. Where does this tank go? Where is this tank? Does it have a place for it to be here? A rack here. Where did this one go? In there? Oh, all right. A lot of connections there. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty detailed. Detailed assembly here, man. Batteries. That should be for the battery stuff there, I would imagine. What do these do here? Control unit. Yeah, let's bolt all that up. Is there a way to save the game? Let's save it. What's up? What's up there? What's up, Orange? Good morning. This is called Lakehopper. Assemble a seaplane. Yeah, it's a playtest. The link, I got the link in the description box. Yeah, flight simulator with more purpose than flying around. Yep. You build RC planes. Cool, cool. What's up, Kabir? Welcome. I see you. I'm so focused on it. How you doing, Kabir? Yeah, this is pretty neat. This is a playtest that you can find it on Steam. If you know me on this channel, I love these my summer car type games, so these types of games are cool. This would be cool with some survival in it too. Yeah, welcome to the channel, Kabir and Orange. Thank you for hanging out. Bolt stuff up here. All right. Okay, this looks like a rack. What is this going to be for? This got recommended in my aviation feed. Cool. Very cool. Drop battery lead. All right, so this has got a little manual in it. You've already got all of that. There's your inlets. This is what we're working on right now. These battery packs allow for installation of high voltage, high current battery units. Each rack can mount 3 battery units and a single required control unit. Each battery unit has a capacity of 5.5 kilowatt hours. With this limited capacity, flights of any length must use the fuel cell system for power. The battery banks may serve as a backup in emergency situations. Depending on the condition and the max power rating of the LR2 or LH2 fuel cell power plant, battery capacity may be a requirement for takeoff in order to meet the engine's power requirements at full throttle. All right, assembled battery bank. Okay, we've got most of that, but that rack is okay. That's what I use for that, and it goes over here. Okay. What does this go? Drop battery connector. So these go. They go here. I guess you can put them on either side. I was looking for a tutorial or something to learn the navigation system once I got up in the air and saw someone streaming. Figured I'd pop in and say hi. Thank you, Orange. Planes need to be light. Aren't you adding too much weight with all your devices? I don't know. You know, being a simulator, you know, I'm guessing it's trying to give us a realistic little experience here. But let's see. Let's see. See, we got cargo we're going to load in there too. We got to fly it around. So I guess you can put them any way you want there. Boom. Oh wait, I don't want to turn that on. Not yet. How come it's not clicking? Okay, now it's clicking. Any of the light purple bolts are not bolted. Got to get right on though. Yeah, I want it on. I don't want it on yet. I don't want nothing on yet. Is this game multiplayer? No, not from what I can tell on the menus. No. Just it's pretty basic. The playtest for it right now. You know, independent developer making the game. You got some jobs here on the board. The link, if you guys want to join the playtest, is in my description box. Check it out. All right, so this rack here, where does this go now? Now that we got that assembled. The wings on the in-game plane are pretty big, so I guess it can handle it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a seaplane, you know, so. Boom. That's underneath it. Scuba dive under here. If you hit C, you can go under the water. Right now, we're not having to worry about drowning or anything like that, or surviving. I guess, what am I doing there? Underneath it. How do I get to those bolts? Okay, I can see them from the floorboard then. Definitely don't need no holes in the bottom down there. Okay, so we got something we can give access to that. Yeah. Cool. Like right underneath these racks. Okay, we got that. A lot of equipment, huh? Plus, I guess most, if not all, the metal stuff is made of aluminum, which is pretty light. Yep. In real life, like for building RC planes, every gram matters. It comes all the way down to using less glue for your builds. Whether your plane is like 2 meters long or a simple light hand launch plane. Cool. All right. So now we got to get these pieces here. I guess we just got to run these out there. Drop leak detector. Yeah, that's what I figured. Some bolts on there. I wish we can carry multiple items, but like my summer car, my winter car, most likely we're not gonna be able to do that. I mean, like a little box to carry all these small things. Take care, come here. Thank you for stopping by. Not a plane expert by any means, but I haven't seen anything with the in-game plane that looks unrealistic. You have a good one, Orange. Kabir. Where do these racks? Let's see where these racks go. Drop goods rack. Okay, so these racks are these for the boxes out here? Yeah. Okay. I get it. So these go here. Those are to hold the packages. So if you grab a box, you can put them in there. Cool. There's our H2 refuel station. Connectors. Bolt. Pretty interesting. I'm probably gonna break this into a couple of. This would be the first stream, you know, and the assembly, and then we'll do another one on the flying because I've got the controls. I've got to play around with my controller and stuff. Once I figure that out and make sure everything is working good, then we can do a stream on flying around, doing the missions and stuff. So when it breaks, you got to repair it. I'm wondering if there's places you're going to go to get parts or something like that. Can your engine just fall off? And that's it. You know what I mean? Game over. If this ends up being like a My Summer Car, that would be cool, like survival things. Like have a mechanic in the game. I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be just like My Summer Car, you know? That's have its own little thing. It's going to be a lot of these to connect here. I wonder if I should have just put these in without installing those racks. Might have been a better idea. Yeah, we probably should have. That's all right. We'll get it done either way. You had to manage food, drink, and all that here, and this guy would be a lot more work. If you want a quick idea of what controls are most important, I can tell you I'm an hour and a half deep and about to make my first landing. Cool, Orange. Do you like it? Do you like the flying aspect of this game, or? Is it fun? I'm using just a basic PS4 controller right now, so it should work. You only need a handful of actual controls memorized to fly, since most stuff is done through flipping physical buttons and stuff instead of hitting buttons. Okay, cool. Nice. So is there places to get parts? Do the parts break? You break down and then you got to land in the water or something like that? Navigation system took some getting used to, but it's not too bad. Cool. Leak. This would be cool multiplayer too. I don't know what the plans are from the dev. Right now, it looks like it's just, you know, he's wanting us to test this basic thing. I think this game can be really cool. I always think a game like this can be good with multiplayer, co-op, and all that, but you're not sure exactly where to get the parts. Okay, cool. Well, sure, there's something. There's probably a way, something we can figure out eventually here, because that's the whole point of it. It's gonna fly, break down, whatever. We got to repair it, so that's gonna be interesting. If he adds in survival to this, like you gotta have consumables and stuff, that would be pretty. That would be a lot to do, but it'd be fun though. It'd be like my summer car. I think there's another developer making a plane game like this one that's like my summer car. I forgot the name of it though. And it's, you know, it's already, I think it's already got the survival and everything figured in from what I can understand. I think it's like an apocalyptic scenario where you're maintaining a plane. Something like that. Yeah, I definitely should have put these in probably while those were outside the plane, but it's all right. It's pretty smooth frame. Then we got everything. Oh, there's a couple more down there. Good. Good. A couple more of those connectors to put in here. It needs a rotate for the parts, you know, that'd be kind of neat. The only thing it's missing, like a scroll wheel rotation. You want to rotate the part. It doesn't necessarily need it, but I mean, it's be kind of cool to zoom in and out. But you could do this, But like, you know what I mean? Rotating it. Like if you want to rotate it, you can't. Or do I gotta hold the mouse button? Let me see. Maybe sometimes it's the case here. No, it just has a zoom. Okay? Unless I'm missing a key. Look. Man. All right, let's keep on going. Okay. Last part, I think. Wait a minute. It goes by job, doesn't it? Job. Edge count one. We got to read these or what? Let me see something here. Okay, I see. Yeah, yeah. We can't just throw a bunch of boxes in there. We got to do it per job. Take this one out of here. Green. Green. You got different colors here, pertaining to the different job. Depending on which one you want to apply, you know. So you have the Many Peaks Cove. So you want to do that one, boom, yeah, that's how many packs? One package. Okay. This is like one to each, you know what I mean? Cool. We're only bringing one case. I guess we don't need all those installed. We mounted all that, yeah. Yeah, this switch on here. Okay, very interesting. Okay, it is all assembled. So I was going to fill it up here. Let's see, how would that work? Right mouse button. Where do we go with the fuel here? Made my first landing. It was rough, but she's down and I didn't eat it. Nice. Completely agree on the rotation. Drove me nuts trying to put stuff together. Yeah, for sure, man. It definitely can use it. Right, so we got that. The next nozzle to vehicle, open vehicle, tank cutoff switch. Press start to begin fueling. Okay. So I wanted to take that one order and put it in the rack. Okay. So this extra rack, nothing else in here. Okay, we're all done with that part. So tell me anything else about fuel and all that. Pre-flight, we got all that we got to mess with. All right, so that'll be the next show that we do. I'm really enjoying this. Very, very good little game so far. Better part of an hour here. A little bit over an hour with the little assembly process there, as you can see. Of course, you can play the other mode where the plane's mostly put together. But I want to try it, you know, the full experience that we have thus far. Breakdown Bay, see, you have all that. Okay, look at that. Test Island, Nest Lake Island, Breakdown Bay, many peaks. So you got navigation right there that you can set. Can you actually type in this? Or is it, I guess it just probably automatically updates the journal or something like that. Where do we fuel this sucker up? Let's see. What's up with the rope? If I grab the rope, let's see. Boom. Boom. That's cool. It just tied it all down. Nice. We're just bringing the rope with us. Drop rope E. That is really neat. All right, so if I go here, so it's tied right there. Tied there. Okay. Neat. Save it again. Save slot. The fuel port is off the left side under the wing. Okay. Grab. What am I doing here? Get back up there. Left side, left side. I'm thinking the other. I'm thinking when I'm looking at it from the front. Has to be on the dock side. Directly behind. Okay, there it is. Boom, got it. We hit start. Thank you, Orange. Disconnect. Does it tell us anything? Autopilot, look at that. H2 level. All right. Don't forget to open the cutoff valves for tank. Oh crap, let me see. I should have read the little manual too, but I did the same thing. Where the, let me see, let me check it. Take them off. Nope. Oh, yeah, we gotta open. Ah, I hit the Windows key. I gotta disable that on my keyboard, man. I gotta keep forgetting to do it. Okay, that's it. All right, well, we know where it's at. What we're gonna do, we're gonna cut it here so we don't go too long, and then we'll come in with another stream for this. Continue takeoff and all that in the morning. But thank you, Orange, and Kabir. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me here while we check out this game. Man, looks pretty fun. Lakehopper. Check it out, man. We're checking out the playtest for it right now. I hope you all, if you're interested, you get a chance to check it out as well. And the next stream, we'll be flying around, trying to do some of these jobs and landing. But yeah, I'm having some fun with it so far. Let me see. Anything else I was going to do here? All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. It's been 99 Vids. It's been Lakehopper. And we will be back with another stream for this tomorrow. I'll probably do these in the morning. And then in the evening, we'll be doing the walking trade. Or Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Or My Winter Car. Or something like that. Or some other demos. But yeah. Check out Lakehopper. Extremely early access or early playtesting here. I'm sure it's looking, you know, the devs got more plans for the game. I'd like to see some survival in here. That would be pretty cool. Some interesting characters to interact with. Stuff like that. Co-op will be really cool. You know, from the start, so it doesn't have to be a mod or anything like that. But I'm liking what I see so far. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty basic, but it's really cool. I like these types of games. My Summer Car, My Winter Car, and all that. So if you like My Summer Car, My Winter Car, you like flight sims, this is for you. Check it out. Peace out, Orange. See you in the next live stream. Should be back with this tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out.